What's up, y'all? It's Honest Movie Guy, and I'm back with another movie review. Today, I want to review the new movie. I think it came out last week. It is called Code 8, made this year. Stars Stephen and Robbie Amell, the cousins. I love them from Arrow and a lot of other things at Duff and Life with Derek. I've seen them in a lot of things, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course. Did a good job. This was a good movie for how low budget it was as well, and I'll let you know all about it in this review. So for those who've gone, this is how it works. First I give you a synopsis of the movie, then I give you a spoiler-free review of the movie, finally I give you my honest rating and my honest recommendation. So let's jump in. The synopsis for Code 8 reads: a superpowered construction worker falls in with a group of criminals in order to raise the funds to help his ill mother. Alright, so the synopsis sums it up. Our leading man, Connor, played by Robbie Amell, he has superpowers. Unfortunately, society, they fear the people with superpowers. So it's hard for him to get a normal job. So he works as a construction worker, using his powers to, get the job done along with other people. But he needs more money to save his ill mother who has cancer. So he ends up falling in with the wrong crowd to try to get that money to save his mom. Now, I want to start with the cast in this one. Greg Brick plays Marcus. He's like the drug kingpin or whatever for the drug that's being sold from the power people called Psych. I didn't mind him. His portrayal was good enough. Sometimes a little over the top, but it was whatever. He did his job. The movie really focused on, my opinion, Stephen and Robbie Amell as Garrett and Connor, respectively. They did a great job. The acting was very good by them. Very realistic. I thought they just nailed it. It was two great performances by them. I don't know if it's probably because they're cousins, so the chemistry between them was even better. But I just thought seeing them on screen together was great. I could have watched just a movie of them two working together, and they really fit the role. Garrett, played by Stephen Amell, was more of the criminal type person, and Stephen did that great. Obviously, he has some background with being in Arrow and all that. And Robbie Amell, played that that desperate young worker who needed that money. Played it well. So I got no complaints in terms of their portrayal. The rest of the cast was very good as well. The rest of the regular construction workers as well, they seemed realistic, and honestly, just no complaints in them. Han from Fast and Furious, he's also in this. He is a cop in this one. He was likable. He was also realistic, and you kind of saw where he was coming from too. So shout out to him. Love seeing him again in the movie. It's been a while, so I got no complaints. Enjoyed the cast. All right, now in terms of the plot, not crazy realistic. You've seen these type of movies where powered people are committing crimes for whatever needs they have. Whether that's personal or just they just want to do it for fun, whatever. You've seen it been done before. However, this movie is more grounded and more realistic, I feel like, in my opinion. It seemed like this is how, people would actually act in society if this is how it was, with people having powers and so much regulations under them and they had nowhere else to go. So I did like that realistic aspect of it. I also thought that although it wasn't crazy original, it was very, very entertaining. The CGI was great in it. Seeing the powers and all that was dope, and I thought it was paced perfectly. The movie was only an hour and a half, so it moved perfectly along. Didn't feel like it was moving too fast or too slow. It was just paced perfectly and an enjoyable ride. The cinematography I thought was very good as well. Had a good score as well in it. Honestly, I got no complaints for it being, a low budget sci-fi type film. It was very, very well done, and really just everything came together to make the plot good and just interesting. Now, my main complaint with this film would be that we didn't really get a lot of character development throughout the film. We didn't really know about a lot of the characters at all, getting much backstory on them. So that kind of hurt, how great the film could have been. But I do think that maybe if they have a second Code 8 or Code 8 Part 2, whatever, that they can, flesh it out more and fix all these issues. Or if they were to turn this into a TV show, which I wouldn't recommend, but it is what it is. Now, IMDb gave this movie a 6.2. I'm going to give this movie a 6.5. I think it's better than its rating. I think that it is great for how much budget it was given. The performances by the characters were very, very realistic and on point, especially by our two leads, Stephen and Robbie Amell. And I think it's just an entertaining movie from start to finish with great special effects and great cinematography. So I recommend you guys to go out, watch this movie. As I said, this movie is around at least a 6.5. Even could go even high as like a 6.6, 6.7, but 6.5, and I think you'll enjoy this movie. And it's relatively short, so you can just put it on, enjoy it, and it will fly by. That's it for this review. I'm the Honest Movie Guy. Make sure to like and subscribe below and tune in to future videos on my channel.